Hey guys, how's it going? So this week was a full week. It was a pretty long week. Well, we had 2 half days for parent-teacher conferences. But on Monday we made turkey apples because we never got to have our Thanksgiving feast last week because the kids really didn't have such a great week or a great day going into Thanksgiving. So we made turkey apples and they put they stuck like toothpicks in there and then they put like Fruit Loops and raisins and marshmallows and they loved it. And then they got to eat everything off of it after. So they're eating the apples and I'm like, what's that top part of the apple called? That thing that's sticking out of it. And they're like, it's a stem, it's a stem. And then I'm like, and what's the red part on the outside called? They're like, the skin. And I'm like, and when you bite into it and that white stuff's in the middle, that's called the flesh. And they were so excited and so funny talking about it. And then, and one of the girls, like, literally 10 minutes later, came up to me and told me, look, Miss I eat it all the way down to the core. And I wanted to die of excitement because it was just, like, so amazing to hear that. We also made pumpkin pudding. The kids loved it. Victor came back yesterday, Thursday, for a half day. And he was pretty good. I mean, there was no fits or anything, but he also wasn't like on task with anything. He didn't really participate much. I mean, granted, it just was a half day, but overall, it was a pretty good day for him. And then he didn't come with us today on the trip. And then he'll come back starting a full week on Monday. This week we also been teaching the kids all about the Nutcracker. We taught them each character was. We let them listen to some of the songs that were in the Nutcracker. We taught them that that doesn't have any words, so you're just gonna have to try and listen to the story and understand the story by the music. We also read them the story so they did know it ahead of time, but this way they knew what was going on. But their faces today they were so amazed and so funny. They loved every single second of it. We had parent teacher conferences this week. They were they went really well. We only had one parent that didn't make it, and I thought we would have many more that wouldn't show up. Miss Janetti actually let me do one by myself. While she was doing one, I did it. I think it went really well because I knew the student really well. I had actually talked to Miss Matos about him earlier that day. I mean, not expecting to do the parent-teacher conference at all. So it was really exciting. Like, I wasn't nervous because she just like threw it on me. I wasn't thinking about it ahead of time or anything. But yeah, I sat down and I was with his mom, and we talk outside of school. When they go home, she'll ask me how his day was, and little things that go on at home we'll talk about too. So I felt pretty comfortable. I think she felt comfortable talking to me as well. And it was just like really exciting. Like I felt like I accomplished something. And all the parent-teacher conferences went really well. I learned a lot from Miss Janetti. I sat in on every one. I listened to every word she said because that's like not a fear, but like one of the things I worry about with becoming a teacher is the parents. So, but yeah, that's really it. And excited and sad for my last week. We haven't told them yet. Janetti's like, don't tell them because they'll be really upset. You have to make it a happy thing. So we're gonna make it like it's Lewis's last week and she's gonna get her own classroom and we're happy for her type thing. And I'm like, but I don't want you to be happy. I want you to be sad. But yeah, so it's just gonna be sad leaving them. And just thinking about graduation and everything is just so crazy. But yeah. Alrighty, now I'm babbling. I'll see you next week for my last week. Peace.